So it's today, Tuesday the 20th of December, so 5 days until Christmas Day. Just to let you know, Carrie, your horse has been reverting back to type. Quite cheeky this morning, quite lively. Been a lively boy, haven't you? Had a few little rears, but it's glad to see he's not lost his personality. So that's been a bit of fun. Yeah, we didn't see any race horses today. Avoided the track, just went on the field bit. But we had a nice little canter. We've had a few canters, and he's feeling all perky and lively, aren't you? Okay, so I promised Carrie I'd send a video. So here we go. We've got some Neddies looking at you there. I'm going to say hello. Yeah. Right, so yesterday I did a podcast with Lola Wilson from Ahead Partnership, and that was really interesting. They do some brilliant work connecting schools, local businesses and volunteers to go into school, and over the past year they've been focusing on mental health, which is absolutely brilliant. So they've been doing resilience and mental health, and talking about what stress is, what the difference is between stress and mental health, and people with real life experiences go into schools and talk about their experience, which is fantastic. And one school, like Cliff Academy, has actually done this project twice now. They did it last academic year and this academic year, so well done them for acknowledging the issue and making it so that it's not a stigma anymore. And that's that's so important, that people don't shy away from the fact that people have mental health problems just the same as physical ones, and that it's not something you don't talk about and you ignore that person, because that does make them feel worse. And I can talk from personal experience as well, that people do pretend that you don't exist, and that makes it worse. If you're suffering from bereavement or depression and anxiety, all those things, you don't want to be ignored. You want somebody to acknowledge that and help you, and point you in the right direction. People don't. People have to find the strength within themselves to find help, and obviously you have to be able to acknowledge that there is an issue yourself so that you can get help, but to have support there along the way is so important, and not just pull your socks up. You need to get to work, what's the problem, blah blah blah, all the cliche things. People do say them. I just thought that was a brilliant thing that Ahead Partnership are doing. So listen to that podcast and find out more by looking at their website. And this week, mainly, no parents peer support group this week or next week. And podcasts resume from, I think it's the 9th of January. The next guest for podcast is Cameron Eunice. He is a peer support and volunteer coordinator at Haven, and he's going to talk about cultural stigma within mental health, so that'll be really interesting. Ray Freeman is going to be talking again. As yet, we're going to consider what topic, but he's going to be doing a podcast on the 10th of January with me. And what else I've got coming up? Mirror is going to be the venue for the parents peer support on the 4th of January, and again Suzanne has offered 25% off all massages for people that attend, so that's fantastic. What else? Oh yes, and I'm starting Facebook Live, from tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow I'm going to start it. I'm looking for people to give me topics to talk about. So obviously Facebook Live, you only have it on your phone as far as I know. So I'll be using my phone to do Facebook Live, and I will be working from Bingley, so I'll have my laptop, access to the laptop, so that I can look at emails, and during the live session I will answer any questions people pose relating to that topic. If you're wanting to give me some topics to discuss, just send me an email or a Facebook message, and we can sort that out, and I can organise some future Facebook Live sessions as well. So yeah, so that means basically I'll be answering any questions on a given topic live on Facebook. And if you miss the Facebook Live, then you can still view the video and pose questions afterwards, and I can still answer them, but obviously I won't be answering it on live video, if that makes sense. What else? Other projects I'm working on, I can't think of any. Obviously, if you want to contact me about psychotherapy, I work with adults and children, and tutoring. Again, just contact me. I can sort out some slots for you, and I know I've got a couple of clients that have won prizes, so I'm waiting to hear from them to book their free slot. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can think to talk about. So yeah, 5 days till Christmas. Obviously this time of year is a difficult time for everyone. Well, not everyone, but it is a time when you remember people that you've lost, and I think that's going in for a lot of people. I obviously think about my mum, I think about my best friend, and there's a lot of people in a similar position, I think, that have lost loved ones, either children, parents or friends. So spare thoughts for those people that are feeling, that it's a tough time at the moment. It can, all the whirl of family life, some people don't have family around either. I remember spending a Christmas in Germany, and I was completely alone, and it was the worst experience. It was really unpleasant. I was left in charge of the horses while everyone else went home, and it was looking back on it, not a very nice thing to do to an 18-year-old, really, barely an adult, really. And I was left in charge of horses, and I say nobody invited me in to be with their family. I was working at a yard, and there was lots of families together, and nobody thought about me on my own. So yeah, we need to think about those people that are alone at Christmas and giving them that invite to be with others. It's just the right thing to do, I think, and I don't think I know I'm volunteering at the Haven on Christmas Day. It's the first time I've actually volunteered on Christmas Day, but it's something I've considered for quite a few years. Obviously, from the experience I've had of feeling lonely at Christmas, about suffering from depression and knowing how that feels, and some people just don't have anyone to go to. So being there, I think it's the right thing to do. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So on that note, have a lovely Christmas. Obviously think about others, spread the joy, and keep safe, and have a lovely, wonderful 2017. I know a lot of people have said this year has been pretty pretty bad. The degrees of how bad will vary from person to person, obviously, but I don't think it's been a great year for a lot of people. So yeah, let's hope that this year's going to be better. So happy New Year and have a lovely Christmas.